suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, coding got me tripping. Got the coupe, Walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
Fucking hands, man.
Hey, off the juice, coding got me tripping. Got the coupe, Walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
Hey guys, my name is E. I'm a professional sports videographer, and today I want to talk about creativity because I know how intimidating it can be, especially at the beginning of your sports videography journey, to be scrolling through Instagram and see so much creativity and special effects in other people's videos. So I want to help you with that by talking about 3 things that you can do to make your sports videos much more creative. First thing you can do if you're just starting and you don't know much about editing and even less about graphic animation is to use templates. You can buy templates online for about $20 to $50 a pop, or you can subscribe to a template library like Motion Array, for example, and download as many as you want. Personally, I prefer the subscription model because you don't have to second guess yourself every time you pick a template. And money-wise, if you're gonna use more than 3 or 4 a year, it's a no-brainer. All the platforms out there are usually very convenient. You can search by keyword, by category, or by editing software and find anything you need. They allow you to create very professional-looking videos or animations and are extremely easy to use. To me, templates are a way to get your feet wet in a new platform that you don't yet understand while still getting great results in the process. For example, when I first started producing hype reels, I didn't know anything about After Effects. So I would use After Effects templates to integrate wording and titles into my videos. And doing that allowed me to become more and more comfortable with the software.
And exposed, ayy. I was 15, I took codeine with my dog, ayy. Pretty Percocet, put methazine, I feel nauseous. Put up a stick and I hop on a plane, still in my wall, ways. Shit is so risky, I gotta be gifted, he blessed me with fortune and fame. I remember from 50, I couldn't go back empty, I knew I was stuck to the game. Loyal and I never change, I'm never gonna go against the grain. Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, coding got me tripping. Got the coupe, Walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
But I'll be honest, if you want to master After Effects, eventually you're gonna have to learn the basics and create your own projects from scratch. You can't just rely on templates to become an amazing graphic animator. As I mentioned before, templates are a way to get your feet wet and see if you actually enjoy graphic animation. So I recommend you use them as a stepping stone towards creating your own visual effects. The second thing that can make your videos more creative is a good overlay pack. Of course, you can find plenty of freebies online, from light leaks to film burns and a bunch of other stuff. But I do think that if you want your videos to stand out, you need to also use overlays that we don't already see everywhere. For example, Peter Sorellis, another sports videographer with a YouTube channel who's been on my channel several times, he recently launched an Ultimate Paper Texture Pack, which includes all sorts of paper textures as well as paper rip transitions. And that, to me, is something that really stands out. So using an overlay pack like this is a great way to separate yourself from your competition and really stand out from the noise on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. By the way, I've put the link to Peter's pack in the description below, and I highly recommend that you go check it out, especially that it's on sale right now at 50% off, so high creative value for a very low price. The third way to improve the creativity of your videos, and this one will really take things to the next level, the third way is to learn masking and tracking. because masking and or tracking are at the core of pretty much any visual effects you've ever seen in a sports video. If you think about it, every time you see something superimposed on top of something else, there's usually some masking involved. And every time you see a movement that's either created or altered in post, there's always tracking involved in that. So I strongly encourage you to learn these two skills because once you do, it'll make it a lot easier to break down a visual effect idea you've got in your head and create it from scratch. By the way, there's plenty of tutorials online that can teach you those skills, and I even have 2 or 3 myself that you can find on my channel. Now, before I go, I want to address the elephant in the room, which is that to be creative, you need inspiration, you need good ideas. So here are the places where I find inspiration for my sports videos. The first one is, of course, our sports videography community on Facebook. There are thousands of sports videographers sharing their own videos in there, and it's a great way to discover new tricks and new styles. I also follow the sports videography hashtag on Instagram for the same reasons. There's a lot of creative content added every day in there. And finally, I also watch a lot of music videos on YouTube, especially hip-hop ones, because they tend to be full of visual effects, and the good ones always come up with new things I've never seen before. And yeah, they're an amazing source of inspiration for visual effects in my hype reels and my mixtapes. On that note, I hope you learned a lot today, and thank you again for watching not only this video, but all my other ones as well, and I'll catch you in the next one.
So much money, I'll make you laugh, hey. The bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, clothing got me tripping.